He is truly one of the best at his position, and it is a big game for the Los Angeles Rams coming up this weekend. Divisional playoffs, taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He is a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro. He is Jalen Ramsey. How are you, Jalen Ramsey?
I'm doing good. How are you, Rich?
I'm doing great. So I have a few goals for this conversation. Can I just come out straight and tell you what my goals for this conversation are?
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay. I want you to talk crap about Tom Brady. That's number one. And that's my only goal of this conversation. I have no other goals. That's it. That's just I have a list of one. Jalen Ramsey talking crap about Tom Brady, and I've underlined it. And all right, you go. Floor's yours. Go for it, Jalen.
You pick one of the hardest things for me to do. How can you really talk crap about him? I mean, besides, I guess what do people say now that he's old? So
Okay.
I guess that's the only thing you can.
Well,
say about him.
that's a fact, right? I mean, it's just a fact. You know,
I guess that's the only negative thing you can say about him. Honestly, is that he's old for the football world. But I mean, then is that still negative because he's still chilling it? I don't know.
That's true too. And I'm a 52-year-old man, and I think he's old. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and he's a Michigan man too. It's just so tough. But you know, all right. So maybe I'll just have to lower my goals for this conversation.
Yeah, maybe just one time.
Okay. And what is? And I guess then let's lower our goals. Let's talk crap about Mike Evans. Then we could do that, right? Right? We could do that. No.
I mean,
Gronk.
tough too.
Can we do that too? Gronk. There's Gronk. I mean, this is what a challenge, Jalen Ramsey.
It is.
Right?
It is, isn't it? Gronk. I don't. Let's say I don't like his commercials. How's that?
We could say that. I mean, let's be honest, he's a terrible actor, right? I mean, he's not a good actor, Jalen, right? He's not a good actor at all, right?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he's I mean, he's booking. He's getting booked. So.
He is booking. That is true. That is true. You're not wrong. All right. So then the serious question, first one, is the challenge, right? Are we gonna see you? Are you traveling with Evans? Are we gonna see that on Sunday, Jalen?
You know, we'll see a little bit of it, and then we'll see a little bit where I stay put and I played the various positions that I've been playing this year, and other guys will have that task of trying to limit him as much as they can.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see a little bit of it, and at times we won't get to see that particular matchup. But it's all good. It's all fun in the game plan. I love our game plan that we do have. And when the time is right, and when the opportunity presents itself for us to be matched up, it'll be a matchup to definitely keep your eye on.
How exciting is it? And I know it's a kind of a lame question for somebody in my business, but it's the truth, though, that the guys you're playing with. I mean, the team that you've got is so star-studded in so many different ways. For you, at this part of your career, to be on the back end and see all that in front of you, as well as on the sidelines, what is that sensation for you, Jalen Ramsey?
Oh, man, it's a blessing. It really is. Like, that's the first word that comes to my head is just that it's really a blessing. I mean, this is the most talented team that I've ever been a part of. I've been a part of some talented secondary, some talented defense, but this, like, overall team is super talented. Offense, defense, even our special teams, like, you know, playing with guys who have been all pros and Pro Bowls, punter, kicker. I mean, every position group you can dang near point at and say, man, there's a star, or will be a star or an emerging star at this position, and that's a blessing, man. It really is, and us trying to put it all together, have that good team chemistry and be unified so we can go hopefully get this Super Bowl right here in our backyards in LA is the main goal. But it's a blessing, man, and it makes playing the game fun, honestly. So I'm having a lot of fun.
What is your favorite Aaron Donald story? You got one you can share with me? You got one? What do you got, Jalen Ramsey?
I don't know if I have one particular favorite one, but
Okay.
I mean, just seeing how dominant he is. I mean, he's one of the best teammates ever, just because the way he goes about his work during the week, and then seeing it come to life on game days is amazing. And seeing him beat double teams and triple teams more than anybody in the league is something that's super special, honestly. And he's as humble a guy as ever, supportive as a guy as ever. And he challenges all of us, and he pushes all of us, whether that's verbally or just by the way he goes about his business, his actions. So I don't know if I have like one particular story about AD, but it's times where we look at AD all the time. I mean, whether it's in film or whether it's like actually on the field, we're just in amazement of what he does.
Well, I mean, now after Odell threw a big-time pass, are you trying to lock him down that way during practice now? Are we trying to how are we trying to lock down Odell now, Jalen?
You know, I got some tough work in practice. You know, I got Cooper Kupp, Odell.
Yep.
So I got some tough work. If I worry about Odell the whole time, then Cooper Kupp might have a big old practice or the periods that we go against each other and vice versa. So, man, we got some like you said earlier. I mean, we just got some talented guys in all these position groups, and it's fun for me as a defensive back, as a corner, to go up against these guys and have these guys making me better, and hopefully that I'm making them better as well.
Jalen Ramsey here on the Rich Eisen Show. If you're just tuning in, Jalen called Tom Brady old at the very top of the conversation.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm ready to tweet that out.
You tweet that out.
Yeah, I'm tweeting that out.
Yeah, will you do that? Yeah. Just with no other context.
Fire emojis. What's good?
What is your experience with Tom and your challenges? I mean, because you have played in a big time playoff game against Tom Brady before, Jalen. So
yes, I have.
You know, and you came awful close.
That experience did not go as planned. When I was in Jacksonville in the AFC Championship game, we thought we had their number for a while. We thought we may have had the game in the bag, and Tom Brady, I mean, just did what he always does, channel his greatness, why he's the GOAT, and came back, led his team back, and they beat us when I was in Jacksonville. So definitely not going for that same result this time. This time around, hopefully we can come out victorious out here with the Rams. So that's the goal this time. But my experiences playing against him is, I mean, basically what everybody thinks and what everybody has seen from him throughout all of his years playing football. I mean, he channels a greatness about him, and not only about him, but the way he leads his team and makes his team confident and make everybody around him feel like they're great as well is something that I personally think is the most special thing about him. So it's always tough going against a Tom Brady-led team.
Well, you know what the narrative is, Jalen. You know, that, again, no Godwin and, you know, no Antonio Brown. I don't know if you're aware Antonio's not on the team anymore. I don't know if you saw that a few weeks ago. But, you know, that Evans is their guy. Clearly Gronk and the rest of the tight ends are a threat, to say the least, certainly in the playoffs. But you remove Mike Evans from the equation and you might just have them. And I would imagine that is your job. I know you said you're not going to travel, but would you agree with that narrative, Jalen Ramsey?
To a certain extent, potentially, but I mean, he does a great job of getting other guys. Tom, I'm talking about, does a great job of getting other guys involved in the game plan as well. And I know they're getting Seven back with Leonard Fournette. They're getting him back. Tom does a good job of getting his backs involved in the game, and Leonard has had a big season. Some big games this year, running and receiving. So it's going to take a full team effort, honestly. The defense, we're going to have to come out there. We're going to have to play ready. We're going to have to be prepared as we can be and go out there and give it our all. And then, when the time is right and I do get those matchups on Mike or whoever it is, honestly, I got to take full advantage of those opportunities that I get.
All right. Well, Jalen, I know your time is limited. It's been a while since we've talked. 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. I mean, you have performed so well. I would think that now, for the NFL Honors Show, you would have a better seat than me, as opposed to after your rookie season. We're showing a photograph here on the screen. of the selfie I took of the moment where I was a row in front of you. And I think you recall I told you at the time that it should be a goal of yours to get a better seat than me at this event, right? You remember that?
So hopefully from here on out, hopefully I've earned a better seat. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, they just obviously, this year you won't be at NFL Honors, right? Because
that's the plan.
That's the plan. I mean, you're not going to guarantee it because Brady's old. I mean, like we could, you know what I mean, Jalen. You know what I'm saying?
I know we're on the same page. I'm not going to guarantee it, but that's for sure the plan.
Okay, that you won't be there. That you will not be at Honors this year.
That I will not be there. That's the plan.
If that's the case, I don't know who's going to be sitting behind me, but that person's going to hear it from me, and because that's the way I treat it, that's the way I roll. And clearly, I've motivated you to these heights. Well, me and Tom Coughlin, let's put it that way. Coughlin and I together have motivated you to the position you're in right now. Right?
I've had various motivating factors. I'll just put it there.
Jalen Ramsey, I really appreciate your time and certainly the way you play. And good luck. I cannot wait to see what you guys do on Sunday, and then we'll talk further down the road, I hope.
I appreciate you, man.
Right back at you, Jalen Ramsey. At Jalen Ramsey on Twitter. And it's by the way, I follow you on Twitter, Jalen. I don't see the reciprocation, but we can figure that out for another.
Wow.
I don't know if we can see that out for another time.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. He just doesn't follow old Michigan guys. Is basically what I'm saying.
Is that what it is?
What is it? Am I compelling enough of a follow, or?
I don't know, man. Check it again. I think I followed. I don't know. You gotta check it again.
No, I know you've got fast hands. Oh, there it is. It's literally there. It is.
Wow.
Yes, Seek asking you that.
Look at that.
That was amazing.
Refresh it. That's all that was.
Well, Jalen, I'm at 2 Jiggy.
No.
At Chris
Oh,
Brockman.
stop it. Yeah. Don't be. That's shameful. Okay. Thanks again, Jalen. Appreciate the time.
TOO.
You got that's Jalen Ramsey right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.